Projector, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Human Design Tarot. My name is Ubria, and this is a channel for whatever your human design designation is, or also if you just kind of stumbled upon this reading, because tarot readings always happen when and where they're supposed to. So for that reason, my readings are also timeless. I'm not going to put, this is for June 2019 or anything like that. It's just, whenever you come across it, it was for you. Even if you are not a projector, or even if you have no idea what human design is or what a projector is, if you felt drawn to this reading, then there's something here for you. If you are curious about human design and you want to know where you fall in this system, there is a link in the description box below and lots of information that it'll take you to, so you can find more about that there. I'm not really going to go into it here. Okay, so like I said, this video is for projectors. So just going to shuffle a little bit. What do projectors need to know right now? What do projectors need to know right now? What's going on with projectors right now? What message do projectors need right now? What message does projectors need right now? Thank you. Okay, we have the King of Wands, the Empress, and the Three of Wands. So there is a potential for stability here, but there's someone in the way. Someone is in the way of someone watching their ships come in. Projector, you may feel like you are trying to create a situation that's exactly what you want. You might feel very passionate about the situation that you're trying to create. You may have a lot of energy to apply to this situation, but there is maybe someone who just expects a lot from you. And whatever it is, this person's expectations for some reason are right in between the work that you're doing and the results that you're seeing. I'm going to say that again, projector. Someone's expectations are right smack dab in between the work that you're doing and the results that you're seeing. I think your back is to this person, so you may not even see. This person may be doing this behind your back, projector. Someone may be behind your back, somehow coming in between what you want and what you're getting back. Let's sit more into that. Yep, there's a secret. I feel like there is maybe someone doing something behind your back. There might be something that you don't know, something hidden. Might be a hidden relationship that's going on behind your back. Okay. But or maybe this is something that already happened. Because maybe the situation is that the reason that your back is turned is because you know about this. You know that it already happened. You just want to move on. You just want to see something different come in. So you are, maybe you've thought about this a long time, but I feel like you're ready to move on. Yeah, you're ready to move on and let this die, whatever the situation was. But something definitely happened behind your back, or someone definitely got in between something that you were trying to bring into you. And I feel like this has to do with talking. Someone may have told your plans to someone else, which made your plans not come into fruition. But I feel like you do. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I feel like you've talked about this so much that you've talked it to death, and you're just ready to put it to bed. You're over it. You're over it. You're ready to walk away. You're ready for a brand new cycle that feels more fulfilling. And I think there's also some truth or clarity that you would like to get. And I feel like you, projector, feel like you're not about to get that truth or clarity if you continue to just even try to figure out what was the secret, who was holding what information. It's a lot of who shot John shit, you know what I mean? Like, you could try to figure that shit out forever. But usually if people were going to tell you the truth, they'd have told you the first time. So if you have to ask a bunch of questions, you're never going to get the answer that is satisfactory to you. I think that's the conclusion that you're coming to. So you're just kind of walking on to get some clarity, even if you have to get it all by your damn self. I think you definitely feel like you are enough for you, and you will fight anybody who disagrees with that. You're feeling very feisty, but I think you're also feeling very unsupported. You're feeling very unsupported, and I feel like you don't know why. Maybe you don't know why people won't support you, but I think the conclusion that you're coming to as you think about that is that maybe you don't need support in the ways that you think you do. And sometimes the universe will make it so that the very people that we want to support us, they won't, because we need to learn how to stand up on our own. So that might be something that a truth that you're very slowly coming to, is that you don't need as much support as you think, because you're not as helpless as you would like to believe. Projector, you may move slower than you would like to move, but you are just building your stability. I think you're building your energy up to do something totally new, to do a whole new action. And even though I said these readings are timeless, I am getting full moon in Sagittarius energy. So if you're watching this in June, this month we had a new moon in Gemini, so the full moon is going to be in Sagittarius, I think in about a week and a half. So this just may be you biding your time now, because there's something that you kind of set into motion in the new moon, and maybe it's going to come back around in the full moon. And so that's why you want to end this cycle, because you just want this brand new beginning. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like whatever this new beginning is coming in for you, I feel like you've looked at it, thought about it for a long time. You've grown very comfortable knowing that this new beginning is coming, and maybe that's why you're not even sweating this ending too hard, because you know that there's something wonderful coming in for you. Yeah, full of clarity, happiness, joy, and love. There's this could also be like, maybe you're going to someplace with water over the summer, where it's going to be hot and wet, and you're going to be naked. Okay, so I want you to watch out for a little bit of drama, though. We have a Knight of Swords that just kind of rushed into your reading. There is, if you feel like you're unbothered about whatever the situation is, you just want to turn your back to it. You just want to think about your summer and, feeling hot and wet and naked. There is someone stepping on the scene who maybe they have something that they need to say to you. This person may come to you very aggressively, but it may be because they feel like they're running out of time with you, and there's something that they need to say, or something that they need to get from you, something that they need to, there's just a need, not necessarily what you want. This may not even be what this person wants, which may be why they held back. Usually when people hold themselves back, when they finally release, it's like a rubber band. When you pull it back, it snaps forward. So I just get this snap forward energy from this person. Maybe they've restrained themselves or restricted themselves from saying what they need to say, but there is something that this person needs to say, and it does have to do with love. It has to do with I think this person feels a deep connection to you. Either they feel like they are your soulmate, projector, or they feel like they're your twin flame, but they just feel some sort of connection with you that they can't let go, and I think they want to tell you that. They also might want to make you some sort of offer. I think you're going to look at that offer like it took a really long time for this offer to come in, and it's giving you enough time to really work on and focus on what you want, because I think this person left you alone for a long time, and you may have really wanted this offer to come in, but this offer wasn't coming. This offer is now going to come in, but now I don't think you want it as much as you thought you did, because you've had time to think about what it is that you really want to. It's almost like customizing something. It's like if you wanted the newest car, right, that was on the market, and you couldn't get it, but you watched everybody else get it. Well, in watching what everybody else got, you kind of got to see what it is that you do like about the car, what it is that you don't like about the car. So maybe you've gotten in this space, and this is just a metaphor, right? But it's like you've gotten in this space of kind of imagining what your dream car would be like. And I think you've, and that might make you want to hold back from offering anything to this person because maybe it's not your ideal anymore. Maybe you can see how, you see how it would work. You kind of see the connection that you have with this person, but I don't think you feel like the connection is as healthy as they feel like it is. You feel like there's something a little bit toxic in this situation. And so I think you're more focused on your own happiness and joy, and also really focused on following your intuition. I think that's very important for you at this time. So if you also, I think something about this situation, like I said initially, someone did come between what you wanted and what you got. Therefore, I think that hurts you still, and the way that you're getting over that pain is by moving on, is by, just putting this to bed. You've talked about it, you're dating it. Now someone is rushing in. They may feel like they owe you something. They may feel like they owe you an apology. But if this is about rekindling a situation, because like I said, I think this person feels like they're very strongly connected to you in a romantic sense. Romantically, I think you're hurt, and your intuition is telling you to really think about that, as you look at this person's offer, and don't fucking budge. You're being told to not move. Stay on your throne, stay in your position. Your intuition is correct. There may be something about this person that's kind of immature or not as stable as you would like them to be. Not as... I'm just getting immature. This person's just, I don't think, as mature as you would like them to be. Because you're coming up as an emperor. So I think, and you don't want that. You don't want to be on a fucking merry-go-round. You don't want a bunch of drama. You don't want a bunch of bullshit. You don't want that. I think you're just, literally imagining all the ways in which this could be some bullshit and this could be some drama. So, it's just something that about exchanging with this person is maybe not going to give you what you want, or maybe a little bit too much of, what am I trying to say? More than what you bargained for. A little bit too much. So I think you're just being very, very, very cautious, kind of standoffish, not making any decisions. And I just want to reiterate, okay, you may have had some emotions or some feelings for this person. They may have been very seriously on your mind for a long time. But I think your logic is stepping in, and your logic is telling you that your emotions don't run you. And I think your emotions are backing you up by saying, we don't run you. Listen to your logic. Listen to your intuition. So this is really good. It's not even a head over heart decision, as they would say, because it seems like your head and your heart are agreeing, which is really dope. I just want to go back to saying, I think you've had some time to figure out what it is that you really want to work on, and so it's definitely not any bullshit. You're following your feelings on this. So let's switch it up a little bit, projector. I feel like that's pretty clear, and now at this point the cards are getting kind of redundant. So let's see, is there anything else? Is there anything else for projectors? Is there anything else? They want me to ask, what do you want? What does a projector want? Since you spent all this time working on your feelings, what is it that you do want, projector? What do you want? What does projector want? What you want, boo? What you want? You want to cuss somebody out. You have some words. Okay, so you may be, let's get another card on that. I think you're wary that if this person comes towards you with these really happy emotions, and now they want to have this ideal situation with you, they want to have this, you know, after the storm, the rainbow after the storm kind of happy ending with you. What will make you happy, I think, is to cuss this person out. Or cut this person out. Yeah, because I think there's some things that you wanted to say to this person that you have not said, and they are heavy on your mind. I mean, you think about this shit constantly. Yeah. And I think you just imagine, like, if you expressed what you've been holding back, that this person would feel like they didn't want to talk to you anymore. They would feel like they definitely came to an understanding with you, that you all were united in an understanding. But I don't think that's the understanding that you want to necessarily have with this person. And I think even though you're maybe angry with this person, even though you kind of still want to cuss this person out, I think there's a level where you feel like you need this person, or you will need this person. And so you're just choosing to kind of turn your back on this heartbreak, and even though you don't want to necessarily exchange with them in a romantic sense, you don't want to cuss them out either. Okay, so what does projector want with this person? What does projector want with this person? What does projector want with this person? What you want, projector? What you want? Well, I think what you would like to be able to do, projector, is to very sweetly tell this person how they fucked up, how they hurt you. But I think your feelings are too strong right now, so I think you don't trust exactly how it will come out, which is maybe why you're committed to being silent. I think you just have this rule that you're just gonna keep it to yourself. You're not gonna worry about it. Because I think you feel like if you said it very plainly, there's no soft way that you have to say this. If you say what you have to say to this person, you're going to say it in a harsh way, or at least that's what you're afraid of, and you're afraid that it would cause a fight, and then the foundation between you would be even more unstable. And I think what you want is stability. Somebody already came in between you having stability with someone. And so I think if you feel like if you were to say that, or just express how you felt, it would cause even more instability. It would cause a fight. It would cause it's almost like there would be nothing left. You know, this is like the last little straw of this relationship or situation maybe that you're holding on to. I also don't think you feel like this person will receive it well. You know, they would probably go back and tell other people what you said, tell other people immediately that the relationship is falling apart, that they're all by themselves, that they're doing work all by themselves. They would make it all about them. And that's just a lot of fucking drama. That would be spread around, you know, and I feel like that's happened before. So you don't want to deal with any of that, projector. You don't want to deal with any of that. You are just focused on your own healing at this point. So that's why you're letting this shit go. But it's still, here's the thing, projector. You letting it go, kind of. Like my daughter says, ish-ly. Okay? Not really. Because I definitely see you're holding back hella emotions. Maybe you just need to say, you know, something needs to change, or that something is over. I feel like there's something that's over and you just want to move on, but maybe you just need to, because you know, before in the beginning of the reading I said you were letting this thing go, right? I think there's a need for you to speak that this thing is over, okay? I keep getting swords here. I think that's what's going to make you feel more balanced, because this person did come in between. Someone did come in between, like what you were trying to do and the results that you received. And that is an action, right? If someone, actively comes in between something that you're trying to do, then that's an action. And I think the way that you've been dealing with it is not through action, but it's through being passive and just saying, you know what, I don't want the drama, I don't want to get into it, so I'm just going to let it go. No, but I think the action that you need to take is to speak up and say that you're letting this go. But in saying that you're letting this go, you're also acknowledging the this, you're acknowledging whatever happened, which I think is important for your own healing, for your own ability to get over this, for your own ability to really end this cycle and really make sure that that these people can never hurt you again or come back around or do this thing to you again or whatever. But that's going to require a level of vulnerability that maybe you're kind of uncomfortable with. But because I think you feel very defensive, you feel like you might fight. But this isn't about fighting. This is just about, there is a difference, projector, between fighting and speaking up for yourself. I feel like you're confusing the two. You need to speak up for yourself. That's not having a fight. That's just having the stability, that you were looking for from the beginning, that someone came in between and took from you. So you just need to speak up what's on your mind, projector. There's something on your mind that you've thought about for a long time, that you've looked at from every fucking angle, and what's holding you back? Like, why won't you speak on it? You need to speak on it. Speaking on it may be very new for you. It may be just emotionally difficult for you. So you might have a situation where your throat gets choked up, where when you are about to say something kind of difficult, you cry instead of speak. So maybe you can practice, projector. Maybe you can just practice saying this thing in the mirror or whatever until you get good at it, until you expand your confidence enough to know that you can say this to anyone that you need to say it to. And it's like I said, it's not a fight. It's like you're actually ending something. You're actually putting something to bed. There's something that you don't want to talk about anymore. You don't want to address it anymore. You don't want to deal with it anymore. But instead of just letting this die or fizzle out, you need to definitively say, this is over, period. Okay? It's like you got to care enough about yourself and about the situation and about the other person to just put a clear and solid ending to it, so that people aren't left wondering whether or not the relationship or the situation is stable or not. You just dead it. No, dead is stability, right? Because it's just laid out. It's not moving, not falling. It's just done. Okay, projector. That was your reading. I thank you very much for coming to my channel. Or if you're not a projector and you just resonated with this reading, I thank you for coming to my channel. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Peace.